Today I want to make some vegan bacon using rice paper. No, this is not new, but this is the first time for me. So I am using the spring rolls, of course. This is the rice paper. This is what I could find locally. And I have maple syrup. I did 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke. I did 1 tablespoon of the vegan Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, however you say that, nutritional yeast, soy sauce, garlic powder, onion powder, and my mushroom umami seasoning, which I just love from Trader Joe's. Then I did a half a teaspoon of pink salt because I'm going to be using that later also. So I didn't want to do too much salt. I did an eighth a teaspoon of the black pepper, and then I did a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I combined all the ingredients and I added 3 tablespoons of water to make it more liquidy, because we're going to be dipping, or I'm going to be dipping in the rice paper. And people do this different. I'm just taking this on, I use the seasonings that I thought I would like. So you can adapt this to however you want to make it. But this is how this turned out. And we're going to move on to the next phase. All right, I have some water here. And I'm going to take now, I'm going to link in the description box, I'm going to link the video where I saw the method that I'm using. So you can watch their video as well if you want. But I just thought it was one of the better ones that I've seen. I've been avoiding trying this method, to be honest with you. I just didn't want to do it. But I thought his looked so good. I gotta try it. So I have 2 of these rice paper sheets, and I'm just gonna wet them. Make sure it gets nice and wet. Definitely sounds like paper. And lay it on my baking sheet. You may or may not can see. What I should have did was did this other step first, but it's my first time, so. All right, so I have my 2 pieces of rice paper that are wet. And what I'm gonna do, I have one here, and I'm gonna take some of that pink salt. This is why I didn't want to use so much, and sprinkle on the sheet very lightly. And then put the other sheet on top. And it sticks together immediately. Then I'm going to take my marinade that I had and just coat this on this side and do the other side the same. Now I can't remember if he put some on the middle. I probably could have did that just for a little bit more flavor, but I think that this will be just fine. I've also seen people just kind of dip the, whole thing inside instead of brushing it on. Whatever works for you. Then I'm going to flip this over. I think it's real thin. Ah, yep. Look at that. I'm getting excited just thinking about this. I've been having a little bit where I've been a little bit bored with vegan food. I ain't gonna lie. And I just need a little motivation. So I want to try something different and see what this does. Okay, now I am going to I'm going to use a pizza cutter to slice this. You can use a knife, but I'm going to try a pizza cutter. I thought that would be the best way, and it's slicing really nice. So I wish that I could find the square ones or rectangular pieces, but maybe I can order those at another time. This is what I could find. But there, it cut really easy, so that's a perfect thing to use. Except for on the ends. So I'm gonna see if I can fit another piece on here. Kind of maybe oblong, and bake this up for about 6 minutes. I couldn't get a full sheet, second sheet on my baking sheet. It's too small. So I just cut off the edge. And this one I actually dumped into my marinade instead of brushing it on. So just to see how it was. And it has a lot of the little wrinkles. So I think it's gonna look more like bacon. I think that this is going to take longer than 6 minutes. This is still a little bit soft. And I forgot to add oil to my marinade. So I brushed these with some olive oil, and I'm going to put them back in the oven for a little longer. I took it out of the oven. I think I had it about, let's see, about 20 minutes actually. And it's crispy now. I was hoping that the ends would get curly. The others that I've seen, the ends were nice and curly. So I don't know what I did different that made it not do that. But it is crispy. Very crispy. It breaks kind of hard. Thin and crispy. I don't think I like it, y'all. It's all right. It's not horrible, but I think I like the carrot bacon the best. But I am going to use this to make a BLT today. So let me know what you think. If you've tried this before, if you have a different recipe or method that you like better, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this was not my favorite version of vegan bacon. In fact, I actually took the bacon off of the sandwich and just ate the sandwich with the veggies. It has a funny smell. I couldn't get past the smell, and the smell translated into the taste. I think so far, out of the 3 bacons I've tried, carrot bacon has been the best. But there's still hope. I will try another.